For the number 5 spot, I got Revenant. Revenant's put in this place because his outplay potential is really good. I like his tactical a whole lot. Now, I will say, getting used to Revenant is probably one of the hardest things you're going to do. Getting used to Revenant took me about, I think it was like 2 days. That's why this video has been taking me a while to upload, is because of Revenant. It took me like 2 days to learn how to play him. I'm not saying he's the hardest legend to play, but it can take some time to get used to his tactical. And I used his tactical wrong this whole time. I never knew that if you held the tactical, I thought it was a double jump where you could like use the tactical and double jump like Octane's jump pad. You can't. The way his tactical works is you have to hold it and wait for your hands to turn red. They like get this red cloud around them or lightning or something. And that's whenever his ultimate's fully ready to use. You'll see in one of these clips. I'll show it pointing out when I get to it. It's actually this next clip. This one right here. You can see my hands blaze red and they have that red stuff around them. That means that I'm fully ready and my ultimate is fully charged and I'm going to jump the highest with it activated. Also, his ultimate is actually really good. I've always hated on it, but I actually really like it now that I've got to use it. The extra 75 shield can do a lot for you, and I'm pretty sure it regens. I'm not 100% sure on that, but his ultimate's also really good. It does take a little bit, and it's also got some pretty cool animations, might I add. But now, I'm going to talk about his passive. His passive is very, very good because instead of having to walk around and heal, you get to crouch. And that means you're harder to hit, and it's better than walking. You know, because you're Revenant, you're really tall, you're easy to shoot when you're walking around healing. So that crouch can give you the extra little bit of movement you need to stay alive. Also, Revenant's a very tall legend, like I just said. He's very bulky and tall. His hitbox is pretty big. That's a big downside to Revenant, is he's a pretty big legend. Not like Gibby or like Gibraltar. I literally just said the two. What am I talking about? I meant Caustic, Gibby and Caustic, but that's all for Revenant. He's a very good legend. Now, let's go on ahead and hop in to the 4th one. Alright, so putting Horizon at 4 kind of hurt me because I love Horizon. And playing her, she's honestly been my favorite legend. Bro, that voice crack was bad. Anyways, she's been my favorite legend since I think she came out. Anyways, her tactical is very good. I like her tactical a lot. That's mainly why I've used her for this whole time. Getting over walls and like getting on top of buildings, and also in the middle of fights is really good because if you literally just do circles, no one can really hit you. It's hard to hit Horizon when she goes up on her ult. Also, I will say shooting on the ult, like when you're shooting going up the ult or sitting at the top, it's really hard to do. You can see in this clip right here. It's just kind of hard to do. I also had an L star and I also jumped off, so that also threw me off, but still it's really hard to shoot going up it. But now her ultimate is actually really good. I actually like her ultimate. It's kind of situational though, because if you don't have grenades, it's useless, but you also can shoot them if they get trapped in the middle. It kind of depends on how you use it or when you use it or what you use it for, or you know, it's kind of situational. But I will say, her ultimate pairs good with legends like Bangalore, where you can smoke and they don't even know that they're going in it. Fuse, where you can place the Fuse ult around it. It also can pair good with, like just grenades in general. There's one other legend I'm trying to think of. Who else am I trying to think of? Oh, I know someone else. Ashe. If you throw the snare at the middle of the portal, or the black hole thing, it is so good to do that. But now about her passive. Her passive is really good. Actually, I love her passive because being able to jump down from the tallest building in the game and not get stunned. Like, look at this fight right here. When I'm fighting this Loba, right here, I drop down, but instead of getting stunned, I literally kept strafing because of Horizon's. Oh my lord, I am struggling to talk right now. I actually got to win that gunfight and kept strafing and won that gunfight because I had Horizon's passive. I keep wanting to say ult, but it's her passive. Now, let's go ahead and talk about number 3. Alright, so for number 3, we got Crypto. I know this one might throw some of you for a loop, but hear me out. Crypto is so fun to play. I'm not gonna lie. I had so many clips for Crypto already, but I continue to play them because I love playing Crypto now. Because one of the funnest things you can do with Crypto is run away from a team and throw your drone and you go invisible. If you don't know what I'm talking about, when you get your blue Evo, the upgrade you get, you can choose an upgrade that literally makes him go invisible whenever he pulls out his drone, which is super, super good. I love that so much. I don't know if you can see it. There was a clip back then. You could just see it. Or a little bit ago, you can see. But now I'm gonna talk about his ultimate because it just went off. So why don't we talk about his ultimate? I love his ultimate. The 50 shield is very good. One thing I struggle with on crypto is actually the ultimate hits me and not the enemy. It hits both of us most of the time. Like in this clip, most of the clips you guys see me use my ult, I'm hitting myself, which is not good. I'm not a good crypto main, or I'm not good at crypto at all. I hit myself here too, I think. I did, which is a really bad habit to do, because if you keep hitting yourself, the team or the enemy can literally just heal, and it's no different from hitting yourself and the enemy at the same time. Another thing is his drone is so fun to use, because you're about to see in just a second. I literally broke this guy's camera I literally was like just movementing on him with a crypto drone, not a player. Look at this. He couldn't even hit me. All right, now let's talk about his passive. His passive is simple. All it does is let you see the enemies, or what it literally lets your teammates see what your surveillance drone sees in the 30-meter radius. That's his drone. And it's also got, I don't think it's his passive, but his drone also lets you see how many teams are left on the banners. If you look at the banners, like right there, if you see in the back, you can see it has 2 teams left, or right there in the banners. That's another cool thing about crypto. But now let's talk about the second one. All right, so for Rampart, this is a big one. I love Rampart. Not because she's stupid and has crazy, stupid voice lines, but because Rampart's actually a fun legend to play. I'm one of those people that likes to play Apex more slow. I'm not a big guy on movement, but I do like playing slower like Rampart. Also, I love using her minigun when her people are chasing you and you just turn around and absolutely beam them with your minigun. One thing I struggle with that you guys probably don't need to struggle with, probably won't struggle with ever, but I did. When I first started using Rampart, I always used her ultimate, and I always went to the optic mode, which is kind of bad. But I actually started this time on the ultimate. But now let's talk about the passive. I did not mean passive. I meant tactical. Her tactical is very good, especially when you're holding down a door and you don't want someone to get in. Rampart is probably better than Wattson, because the only way to really get through that door and away from through the Rampart wall is not by breaking it, by jumping over it and crouching, and it's super weird and really uncomfortable to do, which is why I don't really like when I get stuck on the other side of the door and there's Rampart holding it. That's just something that I don't like to do. But you know, you get used to it when you play Rampart. I've been a big Rampart fan for a while, so I've played her for a while and I know a lot about Rampart. But now let me talk about her passive. All right, I just looked it up right now, and the name of her passive is Modded Loader, and it increases the reload speed and magazine size with LMGs. So basically, it's useless. I don't like her passive. I don't use LMGs enough to put it to use. But now, I'm going to go ahead and tell you guys about the best legend to buy first in Apex. Let's go. Wait. Before you click off this video, just wait. Just bear with me here for just a minute. The reason I put Wattson in the number 1 is because, dude, Wattson fences can hold down about anything. And now you can pick them up through walls. Like, literally, you don't even have to go inside if you accidentally leave a node or something. And also, if you run far enough away, you literally can pick up all of the abandoned, like, you see how they don't even have a fence connected to them. You can pick all those up if you walk far away, and it's really good. Wattson's also a very small legend. I love playing Wattson. Her ultimate's also really good, being able to heal your teammates' health and shield by little by little, which is really good still. But also, her tactical is very good for holding down places, and it's also a good legend to start off with, because it also teaches you, and it's also, oh my lord, the stuttering is going crazy. She also teaches you competitive and like how to hold down a building and stuff like that. And she's also really good for starting off. And you guys can see right there, it says pick up 4 abandoned placeables. Those are the placeables that doesn't even have a fence connected to them. But now let me talk about her passive. All right, so I had to look this up again. I had to look up another passive because I'm an idiot and don't know how to keep track of a passive, or know which passive goes to which legend. So, for her passive, it's called Spark of Genius, and causes her shields to slowly regenerate over time, and causes an ultimate accelerant to fully recharge her ultimate ability. The reason I love Wattson is because that ultimate ability is actually good, and the fact that ultimate accelerant can recharge it is really good. I love that. I love that about not Rampart, not Crypto, Watson. That's what I love about Watson, is the fact that that ultimate accelerant can recharge your thing at any moment. So if you're playing Watson, make sure to collect as many ultimate accelerants as you can. I just voice cracked there so hard, I know. Anyways, also the regenerating shields kind of reminds me of Octane's ability in a way. You can see it right here in this clip, recharging little by little. It kind of adds up, but if you are like a whole entire bat down on shield, please use a battery. Do not wait on that thing. It doesn't heal that fast. If you're like a cell away from being full shield, then you can wait. It's worth the wait. But I definitely recommend buying Watson first if you were starting the game, or if you're maybe looking for a new legend to buy. I definitely recommend Watson because the competitive scene is definitely good with her, and that's really all we need for Watson. So if you guys did enjoy this one and you always want to see more like this, I'm uploading and streaming and doing all kinds of stuff on my TikTok and Twitch. So if you want to go see that, go on ahead and go hit that like and subscribe button, and I will put my link in the description to my Twitch. Peace, y'all.